Now it's time for Mad Panic Coaster from Joester98. Take it away.
Alrighty, welcome anyone still up at this odd hour to some really hot Japanese exclusive PS1 action. I think the best way to explain this game is to just dive right into it. So let's get going. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so the general premise of this game is there are 15 roller coasters straight from hell. And there is one simple goal, which is just hang on for dear life. There is a break button in this game that I will not be using really ever because gotta go fast. You guys will see just what kind of speed we're talking about here. So here we go. So there are no railings on any of these tracks, so you can just go flying off, which is extremely easy to do. So I want to not do that. That blue diamond I picked up is a 20% health refill. There's one per track. I was actually trying to jump over it there because I was at pretty high health, but I missed it. But that's just means I'll have to not get hit that much for the rest of this. And then there are two attacks that you can use. So the girl throws the long range attack and the guy throws the short range attack. The long range attack is way better, and so I'm going to be using that about 90% of the time to kill enemies. When enemies hit you, they do send you like towards the side of the track, and so it's really easy to get bumped off by them if you're not careful. So there's the first track. After you beat every track, the game tells you that you're lucky, which is not inaccurate because this game is genuinely reasonably difficult. When I first played this, I think it took me like 2 hours just to beat that track for the first time. So you at least get a nice break in between each track because the end screen takes a little while, and then there's this build up until the pain begins here. And so the way the game is structured is there are 5 worlds, each have 3 tracks. The first 2 are just normal tracks, and then the third track is a boss track, which I'll explain more on the next one when I actually get to one. This track really has like 2 things it emphasizes for you here. One is you're actually manipulating your cart to the left or the right of the track as opposed to just trying to stay on. And the second is just holes in the track. So the game indicates holes in the track by rows of shovels, which is nice, except in the later levels, the rows of shovels come on way too quickly for you to really react to them. So you just have to know they're there, or you'll just fall off and die. Every time you fall off the track, you lose 20% of your health. And if you lose all your health, you game over and have to redo the track. I've only ever successfully beaten this game with no game overs twice. So hopefully today is the 3rd time we do that. I skipped the health pickup on the first lap, so I'm gonna get it now because I've taken way more damage. Also, the music in this game is super sick. So even if you have no idea what's going on, you can at least jam out a little bit. Alright, that's track 2. That was the last enemy there. This is the first boss track. So the way boss tracks work are you do 3 laps around the track normally, and then a side path opens where you encounter the boss. And there are 2 ways to beat the bosses in this game. The first is to just hit them enough times to kill them, and the second is to survive 3 more laps with the boss. It is possible and generally optimal to kill the boss before you have to do 3 extra laps, but the bosses in this game, it's genuinely pretty hard to hit them while staying on the track at the same time. It's hard to focus on both of those things, so it's possible that it will take me until lap 3 to kill a boss. Especially some of the later, well, at least one of the later bosses, the laps are very short. So even if you take to lap 3, it's not that bad because the laps are very short anyways. It's that brick wall that was off to the left there is the boss path. So once I finish this lap, that will open to me. Then I can fight the boss. And the bosses in this game, their difficulty can vary wildly, like within the fight. So they can either do like nothing or just fill the screen with attacks that kill you. And there's really nothing you can do if they decide to do that. It's like I've only hit this guy once. Okay, there we go. So the long-range attack is generally better for bosses because they will run into the explosion sometimes, like that. And when I do beat the boss, there is a loud scream that comes in, so just warning. There you go. There's World 1. It was a reasonably okay boss fight. It did take me till lap 3 to kill him, but I think I spent like the whole first lap not hitting him, so all things considered, not too bad. I'll be honest, I didn't even know there was a no damage bonus on bosses in this game because I've legitimately never gotten that. So I didn't know when that 3rd bonus popped up, I was surprised. I've never seen that before. Alright, so on this track, the developers of the game just decided that they hate everyone, because this track has ice physics. So in addition to the issue of staying on the track already being not that easy, you'll see me sliding all over the place on this track specifically, and there's really not much you can do about it. So we'll see what I can do here. The enemies in this game are also incredibly detailed. It's just the game is moving so fast, it's really hard to see them for the most part. I'm going to skip this because I'm at like full health. There's just a hole on the track, like a downhill slope into a hole that's just, you know, pretty evil there. Somehow that guy didn't hit me, I have no idea how. I'll grab this time because it's not useful in lap 3. Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage. This is not good. Okay, I killed that guy. Should be okay now. Those dudes that are like on the snowboards that flip across the track do a ton of damage if they hit you. Okay, almost didn't jump there. Alright, we're good. Don't want to use up a death on a track this early in the game. I can die 2 times and still be underestimate, so hopefully we just die 0 times and I get close to a PB or something. That would be perfect, but there are some real nasty tracks in this game, so we'll see. This is the first track that is really laggy. It is also the first track that has a split path, and split path on this track is actually like, if you take it 3 times, it makes the track like a full minute shorter. But it's actually difficult to take split paths in this game. Like, the game will just want you to go on the other path. So it's possible that I won't actually take it when I want to. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So I want to go left up here. There we go. I'm going to jump over this health refill there because I'm still at pretty good health, so I'll save that for the next lap. Now I'll pick this up. Nice, got the path all 3 times. So this is actually kind of one of the longer tracks if you don't take the shortcut there. But with that shortcut, it's one of the shorter tracks in the game, so that was really good. It's another boss track. This boss, the laps are very short, so and this boss is probably the hardest boss to hit. So this is one where it's reasonably likely that it will take me the 3 laps. It's also, this boss is the worst offender for, you'll either like kill him instantly or he'll just kill you instantly with 800 screen filling attacks that there's nothing you can do about. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. It's going to be my strategy. Just pray to get lucky. If I can stay at 80% health here, I'd probably have a good shot against the boss. Maybe 70%. Alright, here we go. That's what I mean by screen filling attack. Like, nothing you can do about that. Probably gonna die here. Okay, I killed him. Nice. That was, if he had hit me one more time, I would have died there. Those acorns each do 20%. So if I could hit one more time there, I would have died. So that was lucky. The game is right in this instance. All right, this track in particular, I've been struggling with all week. Every run I've done, I have not successfully. I've not died on this track in every run I've done this week. So let's just hope it goes well. The health refill on this track is extremely hard to get, which makes the track more difficult. That compounded with the fact that there are certain enemies that are extremely difficult to kill because they take 2 hits. Also, the pillars that fall there fall in random locations. Okay, that section right there is the nastiest section. I'm going to try and get the health refill on this lap. This is going to be the only time I use the brake button. You like have to slow down here to get this, and I still didn't get it. Still at reasonably good health. I might have a good chance here. Okay, well, no health. You're not going to have to do this with no health refill. Okay. All right, we're in there. Okay, that's a very scary track, so I'm really happy that that's over. Are there any messages or donations, like any time between finishing a track and the next track is a good time, because it usually takes a little while.
Perfect. We actually have 2 donations. We have $100 from Charles saying, "That's my boy." Thank you very much. We also have $5 from Turkey saying, "Super Smash TV followed by Mad Panic Coaster. Welcome to the anxiety block." Thank you both so very much for your donations and keep them coming.
Shout out to that first donation. I'm pretty sure that was my dad, so thanks for staying up to watch this. Alright, this track we actually go underwater, which is pretty cool. But these, like, clams just close randomly. Okay, so I've legitimately never gone through there without getting hit, so that was insane. I'm definitely going around the health pickup there because I have full health and I don't want to waste it. It would just be dumb to get it now, so I'm not going to. Oh, nice. I think it's the first time I've actually fallen off the track this whole run. And I didn't even, like, get hit. That was just dumb. But I think that's alright. I got a free 20% health refill there, so it's no big deal. Oh, nice. So there's a bug that can occur where the jingle doesn't play here and the level just ends instantly. I have no idea what causes that. It's, as far as I know, it's completely random, but it saves like between 5 and 10 seconds every time it happens. So you saw how much quicker that level ended that I got that. So getting that a number of times, there's 14 possible opportunities to get that in a run. So getting it as many times as possible is good, but I don't know how to get it, so. It's another boss track. The track itself on this one is pretty short. If you do not mash fire here, yeah, see, I got hit by an enemy before the lap even started. You have to be, like, shooting before you even start the lap to not get hit there. Up now. Okay, full health for this boss is really good. This guy also loves to fill the screen with nonsense that you can't dodge. This is bad. Yeah, I'm dead. Darn. Alright. So, I have to redo that track. No 1cc here. Probably going to get a high score, which is going to be a little slower, but that's okay. Thankfully, this boss is not like too long, so there are definitely worse tracks to die on. But there's one of the 2 deaths that I can have, so let's hope that doesn't happen again. I didn't play that boss particularly well. I was stuck on the edge of the track most of the time, so I couldn't really get back to the middle without getting pummeled. So hopefully I don't do that again. Take 2 at full health again. Hopefully I don't get bodied this time. Okay, that definitely did not hit me, but okay. All right. Okay, good. If I got hit there again, I probably would have died, so. Alrighty, we're still in there. So this track has something extremely evil on lap 3. I'll point that out when we get there, but it's just another one of those, good luck catching this, the first time you play through this, because you won't. Wow, I killed both of those guys with one shot. I don't know how that happened because they're on opposite sides of the track, but I won't complain. All right, so this is just pure evil here. So the game slows down, and right when it speeds up, it has put a new hole on the track that you have to jump over. And if you don't jump basically instantly when the game speeds back up, you will fall in the hole.
I assume this is a good moment for donation.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we have $50 from Mooer saying, I love Mad Panic Coaster, such a fast and creative game. Good luck on the run, Joester. And that $50 is going towards our iToy Play 2 incentive for a bonus game, Smarties Meltdown, which is right now at $625 out of the needed $2,250. So keep donating for that incentive. Thank you so very much for all of your wonderful donations so far.
Shoutouts to Moore who donated. That is the only other person who has done a run of this game. So and that is a good incentive to donate to. Smarties is extremely hot, so I definitely want to see that in the marathon. This level has some of the weirdest enemies. It has these like octopus-looking dudes that throw vinyl at you, and then it has these like Smurf-looking dudes coming up here. Okay, there's one. This also has like one of the nastiest obstacles to dodge in the whole game, which is this triple log here. Pretty sure it's impossible to get through there without taking damage. The fact that I got hit that many times in there is not good though. Like I could be in danger of dying on this track already, because I picked up the health pickup too. Okay, I jumped way too early there. That could have been very bad. Okay, I somehow got through that without taking any damage, even though I clearly hit the last one, so we take those. Oh, this could be a death, because I didn't jump there. Okay, somehow survived that. That was very scary. Oh, I got the audio glitch too. Nice. So it was actually optimal. That was clearly intentional. Alright, this is, for this boss track, the actual track itself, the first 3 laps, is probably the hardest of any of the boss tracks, because there's just a lot of enemies and just a lot of nonsense. And then the boss itself is probably the one that varies in difficulty the most. It can go from, like, hilariously easy to, like, ridiculously impossible. So hopefully we just get lucky and it's ridiculously easy. These like squid basketball looking dudes are really hard to kill too for some reason. Okay, I definitely pressed X there, but the game disagreed, so now I'm gonna be at way less health for this, which is really bad. This could be a death already. This is already very bad. Unless I get like super easy mode on the boss. And or don't get hit again for the rest of the first lap, next lap and a half. Just press X extra hard there to make sure I jump. Okay, I got the health pickup at least. Those like flying teddy bears actually do a ton of damage, so you really, really don't want to get hit by them. So I should be at 80% health here instead of 60, which is annoying. So hopefully this boss just decides to be nice. Probably won't, but you know, one can hope here. That was a miracle. If I got hit by either of those garbage cans, I'm pretty sure I would have died. So somehow I dodged it. And I got the audio bug again. So I'm just clearly just that good. I can just randomly save time at will. I always love that gong sound. It's just really, really cool. Alright, so this is the last world. This is the last I'll call normal track because the next track has some jank. This one is mostly straightforward, but the end game on this is pretty tough. So it's nothing is guaranteed here still. So the triple meat with log dodge here is actually pretty difficult. We got it. I'm gonna skip the health here because I'm still at like 85% or so. I'll probably have to get it on the next lap though. Yeah, definitely get it on this lap. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't fall in the hole there. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so here's a good comparison about how much longer the screen takes to go away when that music actually plays. You can see it just sits here for 5 to 10 seconds.
I assume this is a good moment for a quick donation.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, Unstoically Death sends $10 our way saying, I have no idea what is going on, but I dig it so much.
That's basically the gist of this game. So
And that $10 went to the Either Play 2 incentive to see Smarty's Meltdown as well. Thank you.
nice. This track is probably the most confusing the first time you play the game because there are multiple forks, multiple split paths, but only one path through this level actually takes you to the end. All of the others just send you in circles. So if you don't go the right way, you will just continue to go in circles and not actually complete any laps. And I have genuinely no idea how to dodge all that food. I just try something different every time and it never works. Okay, well I took the wrong path here. I'm actually just going to intentionally take a death because this is just going to be faster than trying to drive the track. So I'm just gonna immediately die here because it's not worth it. I had already taken so much damage. Okay, no high score that time, so. Alright, this is gonna be way better than trying to survive that track at that amount of health. So we'll just take a mulligan on that one. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully with less damage taken through the first pile of food here. Alright, that was wishful thinking. Okay, this time I went the right way. Okay, I only got hit once by the food there. That's good. Okay, and then I went the wrong way again, even though I was holding left. All right, well, I now have to do this. I'm just going to do this. I don't think I can afford to death abuse again. There's a hole in the track here somewhere. There it is. All right, well, I guess I'll die again. All right, that was, I don't know how I didn't take the split path there. All right. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to not die again here to be underestimate. I think I'm pretty sure I have to kill the final boss on the first go here. So hopefully the end of this goes well. why am I not going the right way? Okay, this split path is less. That's the less bad one to miss, because it's just the less bad one to miss. There we go. This is still going to be dicey with this health. Okay, only one hit from the food is good. Definitely only got one shot at the final boss here, to be underestimate, but hopefully we can pull it off. It's, this boss is actually genuinely very hard. You have to hit him. I don't know how I counted how many times. Once you have to hit him, it's way too high. This is not a boss you can just survive 3 laps and win. You have to actually beat this guy because it is the final boss. So there's no lap counter. This is just attack him until he's dead. This probably will take 10 laps. And really hoping that I can pull this off here, because this has not been the best run, but this is a fairly hard game. As I said, I've only ever gotten through the game without dying twice. So hopefully we can close this one out strong, because this guy is a demon, that's for sure. I'm going to pretty much exclusively use the long-range attack here because it's just way better at hitting this boss. This is good pace so far. That's not a good hit to take. Didn't need to take it. Okay, so now we're on the hard part. I'm still at reasonably good health, so... This attack is really hard to dodge, so the strategy I use for the boss is to just stay on the edge of the arena so that he does it mostly off the track, and then you can go on the other side of the track and dodge it. Okay, somehow that fire didn't hit me. I have no idea how it missed. A really bad spot on the track for them to do that attack. I'm lucky I dodged it. Come on, dude. Yes. Just sneaking underestimate there. That boss, if he had hit me with any flame flames do 20%, and you can see I was just under 20%. So if it hit me with a flame there, I would have died. You got to hit that guy way too many times. It's just absurdly hard. I'm really happy that I managed to do that. So here's the one bonus image you get. You get a different one if you actually 1cc the game. But that's the standard image. And then the credits immediately start with a typo, executive producer, which is kind of funny. But yeah, that's Mad Panic Coaster. Hope you all enjoyed that wackiness. Thanks to ESA for sticking this into the schedule last minute. They had to fill some time, and I offered a bunch of games, including this one, so I'm happy I got to play this. Anyone who's watching in the crowd behind me or at home at whatever hour it is, wherever you are, hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want to run this game, just send me a DM on any media. There is no Discord for this because there are no runners. But if you are interested, just reach out to me, and I'll do my best to help. But yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for whatever's next.
Before we go to short intermission, we have 2 more donations. We have $10 from Luna Monar saying, "This game is the most amazing thing I've ever seen." That goes to Smarty's Meltdown. And Un Fantasma Mas sends $20 our way saying, "Hello ESA people, it's nice to see Joe showing his skills in Sweden in games that somehow I feel I need to play at some point, as he always shows interesting PS1 games on Twitch. Donation goes to Runner's Choice." Joe, do Smarties Meltdown?
Yeah, Smarties is definitely my choice.
Sound okay?
Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you so much for both of the donations. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Next up is Alien Isolation.